Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Since I have been away, some of the things that I do want to discuss is about ninjas and business. Ninjas and business. If you don't know what a ninja is, you know, like the all black, and they come and disappear, and then they come back again and they hit you with a karate chop, and then they run out, and then they do something else with a samurai sword or something. That's a samurai, but still, they come in and they come out and okay, whatever. Black people, y'all are janky when it comes to business. And I was talking to my girl Dia, and I said, you know what, I really need to get back into business consulting because damn it, man, damn it. When people are doing business, do it the right way. Always find yourself a paper trail, because you don't want to end up like how I did last year, where I lost a lot of money. To me, if I lose $1, that's losing a lot of money, but it was more than $1, and it was stupid on my part. And I, even with following with papers and contract, some people are still a little bit shady and janky. Now, not gonna go into details with what happened, but it was just crazy. Last year it was crazy. So I want to tell you guys to be confident in what you do, for one, but don't just go by phone conversations. For two, phone conversations are the life and death of any business, because there's nobody there to back up the conversation, especially if it's not recorded. If you do decide to record it, utilize a recording system that both are aware of, like a conference number. They have a couple of conference numbers that you can call and record, and it can always be played back. Once the conversation is done, I always tend to download it. But I do warn them that this call is going to be recorded for business purposes, etc., so forth and so on. And you keep it in your file. Excuse me. And if they request, well, or say, I never did say that, well, do you remember the phone conversation we had on the conference call? Let me send you a copy of it so that you are aware. A lot of people don't believe in getting attorneys. Janky ninjas. If you're too cheap to even get a consultation, sometimes, which is free, and you want to have a business, why are you in business? What are you doing? Make sure you have some source, not your mama and them, not your auntie and them, not a cousin who's been to college for 2 years, who wanted to be an attorney, but all he took was general ed classes. No, that's not gonna work. If you're too cheap, get prepaid legal. That's an entrepreneur's best friend. What is it, like $20 a month? How difficult is $20 a month to pay? And you could call an attorney and ask him about contracts, and he could either tell you yes or no to an extent. However, you have that to back you up, and a representation if you need to go to court. Contracts are definitely your best friend. Keep a contract with whatever you do, because somebody will play you and will act like there is nothing that ever happened. They will. Been there. And make sure they're signed and returned. You get 2 copies. You make 1 copy for yourself. Actually, you keep the original and you send them back a copy so that both of you all have it on file. The other thing is, and if they don't have it, you also have a PDF. Sometimes I will send my PDF where it's an electronic signature that can be used in court. Paper trail, emails, inboxes, text messages. I always find it interesting when there's people who are calling me and we're having a conversation. They have all the questions, but yet After the conversation is done, they don't remember anything that was said, except for maybe 2 things. How was your day? And when will I get paid? That's all they'll remember. So it's very important to have a paper trail with whatever you do in business. Again, via inbox, via email, via your cell phone, text messages. They can be used in court if need be. I don't always like to think about the negative when it comes to business, but sometimes y'all ninjas, black people, really get on my nerves. It's like there's this thing about wanting to take advantage of people just because they look like you or talk like you or they joke around a little bit. When it comes to me in business, I'm cool as Shawnee, but as Shawnee the businesswoman, the entrepreneur, I could be an asshole. The only reason why is because I've been burnt way too many times when I first started out. And mind you, I had my first business when I was 17 years old. It's been that long. And the reason why I do business consulting is because I teach people not to fail like I did. I can only teach them so far to get set up the correct way because I had to go through school to do it. I had to learn on my own and how to be a proper business owner. Other thing is, side note real quick, you're not going to make millions of dollars selling your first novel. You're not going to make millions of dollars starting your first company. You're not even going to make millions of dollars within your first 10 years. Get real. Just as much as you write, somebody else writes. Just as much as you cook the next best thing, somebody else cooks the next best thing. Just because you do hair, somebody 2 doors down from you does hair. It's about your branding as an individual. Who are you? You're actually the product. You're the one that people are looking to. It's not how you do their hair. It's how they feel when they walk into your business. It's how you treat them when they come in. If you late, don't nobody want to deal with that. Word of mouth is it's a doozy. And if you're constantly late, the person who you have sitting in your chair is going to be ticked off, and they going to tell their homegirls, and homegirls going to tell their homegirl, and it's going to be a big party. And you won't have company. The other thing is, treat your customers as not just a client, but somebody who's investing in you because they believe in you. In return, you give them a service. It's being humble. It's not having a funky attitude or any of that. No, you gotta pay me right now. You gotta do. No. Have positive people around you. You ever been into a restaurant where everybody has the attitude, from the person taking your money to the cooks in the back? That's what's going on with a lot of these businesses right now, from chain stores or chain restaurants to mom and pop shops. Somebody's walking in and you go, what you want? Yeah, I don't know. It's probably in the back. I don't know. Or one of those scenarios that I've seen, walking into a store and girl, they up in the store and I don't, hold on just a minute. Why is she looking at me all crazy like that? Can I help you? What you want? Girl, she act like she wants something. Hold on. No, not you, but her. Hold on, girl, okay? Hold on. So, can I help you? What do you need? That's not how you run a business. And if you got she cachet right there at the front counter, put her in the back. Because she does not need to be up front trying to take anybody's order, trying to take anybody's scheduling or anybody's money for that matter, because she's just focused and worried about this. This should not be priority, or this should not be priority. How rude is that? Hold on just a second. Let me, what do you want? Huh? Like you're bothering them. That's not cool. You're there to serve your customer. That's why it's called customer service. They're there because of you. Ninjas do better. I mean, from the time they walk into the door, greet them with a smile, and when they leave, greet them with a smile. It doesn't matter if you had an argument with your baby daddy, your husband, your kids, any of that. You're there to serve them. That's why it's called customer service. So the few things that I did mention. First of all, ninjas in business, just stop. You're not going to be rich when you first get out there. You're not going to, so yeah, get that out of your mind completely. No matter how you want to make a lot of money, that's not number one priority. Number one priority is to serve your customer, honestly. And be humble at times. Sometimes, yes, you're going to have a customer with a funky attitude, but still, the more polite you are, you'll change their mindset about themselves. Attorneys, get yourself an attorney. Have a paper trail. Phone conversations are good, but if you're going to have a phone conversation, please, by all means, record them. And if somebody is you're a potential client, or as I call them, partners, if they're a potential partner and if they don't want to record a phone conversation, I'd be very leery about that person. Paper trails. Continue to have a paper trail. Once you finish texting them or they text you, screenshot if you need to, mail it to yourself right away. It's a lot of work, but yes, you want to protect your assets. Screenshot or email the conversation. Select all, copy, paste. Matter of fact, screenshot and select all, copy, paste. So you'll have all of that information readily available to you. And just in case, an attorney and a judge. If something seems leery in regards to a business deal, if people are always giving you a runaround, don't do it. Don't invest your time. Your time is very valuable, and the more time you spend dealing with somebody else who is just playing games, that's time wasted on somebody who really needs your service. Basically, those are a few basic things that I have right now, because I mean, I could go on for days, and I think what I will be doing are videos pertaining to business and consulting, because I'm seeing a lot of stuff where, you know, people are getting into business thinking that they'll make the millions and get frustrated within the year. It's a long-term goal. Like I said, I started my first business when I was 17. Boy, let me tell you, I went through some stuff. Because I came in wrong. 17, you know, a young mind, it's like, dang, I'm getting a lot of money doing this. You know what I'm saying? I had a jewelry and beauty supply company. And I would go to different beauty schools and sell the supplies, you know, from nail stuff to hair stuff to jewelry. Had jewelry parties, purses, and all of that. Stupid me, 17, what did I do? I get the money and I go shopping. Big mistake. You want to reinvest in your company. A couple of other companies that I had, there was one where I was just nonchalant. I'll do it when I want to do it. And that one just blew in the wind by the wayside. Very good idea. Could have been very profitable. But what ended up happening is, in the location where I lived, somebody picked up the idea because it was so deep of a thought and I didn't move on it in action, that they put a business in the spot exactly where I wanted it to be. Same type of business. Can't be lazy. Takes a lot of work. There's nights where sometimes I don't have sleep. You know, and people will see me online. It's like, dang, you just playing around online all the time. No, I'm not just playing online. If you see my screen, I have several other windows open. I'm researching, I'm emailing, I'm inboxing, I'm making sure invoices go out, I'm making sure invoices are paid. Plus, I'm editing sometimes when I need to edit books, working on covers when I need to work on covers. And that's not the only business that I have, is publishing. No. Once you have one, you can expand to many, but you have to first manage the first one you have. There's so many things that I can say, and I'm not going to do like a whole 20-minute video or whatever about it. I'm sure this is going to be cut, but I just want to make sure I get the basics out there. People who look like me, don't be so janky when it comes to business. And don't try to hide and run secrets. And even if you're not running secrets, still, it looks like you're running secrets. Follow a paper trail, then everybody is aware of what's going on. It's not about control, it's about everybody protecting their assets, their ass.